Well, today is day 5, and you know what that means? That means we are finishing this bad boy up. It's day 5 of Shenanigan Skort Sew Along, sponsored by Surge Fabric Shop. I am Lara again, and I'm going to guide you through the waistband portion of our pattern. Okay, here we are, ready for the waistband. Day 5, isn't this exciting? All right, so I'm gonna take my waistband piece and I'm going to place it right sides together. Okay, and I'm gonna sew along using my serger or a stretch stitch or a zigzag along this short end. Okay, here we are. We've got our waistband tube. Nice, right? I love this fabric, it's so beautiful. Okay, so we are ready to move on to the next thing. Now, it's time to get our elastic together. So if we haven't, if we're doing the encased elastic, which is what I'm doing, so it shows us in the tutorial, in the cutting, additional cutting measurements, it has elastic for the waistband. So it says to find the length for the 2-inch elastic, measure at your low waist, approximately 2 inches below your navel, and subtract 1 to 2 inches from this measurement depending on your comfort. So the lengths in the chart are really just guidelines. It's all about your comfort. So, all right, so here we've got our elastic. All right, let's set that to the side. We've got our bodkin or our bobby pin, whatever. So let's work on this waistband. All right, so we're going to take our waistband piece and we've already sewn the short ends together. Now, okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some clips. Let me grab these leftover clips over here and over here. All right, so we're gonna grab some clips. Okay, and I'm going to take my waistband piece and I'm going to fold it wrong sides together. So we're encasing that, that seam allowance there. And what we're going to be quartering this as well. This is going to help us get everything lined up just so. This is very similar to just a regular band, like a neckband or a cuff or something. It's the exact same process almost. Okay, oops, let's match those. That's center front and center back. Let's get our side seam, 1/4 point. And another 1/4 point. Now you can add more clips as you need, and that's totally fine. Okay, so here we have our waistband. Now let's push this to the side. Grab your skirt or skort at this point. Okay. And what we're going to do is we have our seam here, and it's going to be at the back. All right, this is the back here. And we're going to match up the back seam of the shorts. We're going to match that seam with the seam of the waistband. So that's the back center. And then we're going to go directly across and match up the front center waistband clip with the seam of the shorts. And then we will match up our side seams of the skirt with the 1/4 points of the waistband. Now, what I am going to do at this point is I am going to head over to my serger and I'm going to sew my, I'm going to sew this to the skort, all right? And I'm going to leave about a 2 to 3 inch opening in the back so I can feed my elastic through, all right? Let's do that. Okay, here we are. We've got our waistband attached to our skort, and it's looking really cute. Now, right here at the back, we've got our opening here. Now, I'm gonna trim my threads, and then I'm gonna grab, you can use a safety pin, you can use a bobby pin, or you can use this bodkin. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it better over this way. And I'm going to attach it to the end of my elastic. Push it down here. Now I'm going to feed my 2-inch elastic through this opening. Be really careful not to twist it. Okay, now that we have finished with pulling our elastic all the way through, we have our two ends, and we're going to connect those together by overlapping them by about a ½ inch or so, and then zigzagging with our sewing machine back and forth, forward and backward to get it all locked into place. Once we've done that, we are going to stretch that waistband to get that elastic all inside the waistband, and then we're going to take and fold our waistband down so that it's right sides together with the skort, and we need to close that opening using the same method that you used for the rest of the waistband. So I used the serger, so I'm going to use my serger for that, and then we'll be all done with our Shenanigan skort. Well, we're finally finished. It is super cute. I am so stinking excited about it. So take a look at both of my skorts that I made. I literally cannot wait to make more. I feel like I say this every so long. I love this pattern. I'm going to make more. I love it so, so much. My favorite thing about the Shenanigan skort is that you have a couple of different options to go with. You can actually make the skort as just a skirt. You don't even need the shorts if you don't want it. You just want a skirt. You can make it as a swim bottom. How cool is that? You can make it as just a sporty skirt. You can add the flounce to give it a little more flair. You can make it a little bit longer to make it look a little more, I don't know, business friendly, to wear a really awesome, comfortable skirt to work or wherever you happen to be going. I mean, there's so many options with this pattern, and it's cake to make. It doesn't take long at all. So thank you for coming along this journey with me, making the Shenanigan skort. Whether you made the adults or the kids version, you're set. You could make, I don't know, 100 of these this summer and have a wonderful time and get them done super fast. So thanks again for coming along on my journey sewing the Shenanigan skort, and I will see you next month for yet another sew along. Bye.